It's Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News at 4. Summit High School's Seth Montgomery just won his third state ski title. The speedy junior battled fresh and falling snow in Aspen to claim the giant slalom win today. He finished 9/10 ahead of Aspen's Joshua Stephen. Last year, Seth won both GS and slalom. Summit's Mackenzie Cross held on to third in the girls' GS by 0.02 of a second. Battle Mountain sisters Ruthie and Eden Domino finished 1-2. Team results are still being tallied, but it looks like Summit boys are in the lead for tomorrow's slalom race. The girls, they're neck and neck with Aspen, Middle Park, and Steamboat. Townhomes are the hot new property of 2025. Altitude Realtors claims a 64% spike in January sales. Average price is over $1.5 million. That's up 34%. Condos were selling fast too, but cooling off are home sales, though not home prices, averaging $1.8 million across Summit, Park, Grand, and Route. A countywide nicotine tax will collect a record $3 million this year, according to budget estimates. But County Public Health employee Becky Peltier says she wants it to shrink.
We also have such a huge influx of tourists that I don't think we're going to ever lose nicotine tax money. But you know what? If we get zero tax money, that means I did my job really well.
That fund could start shrinking soon. Local towns are warming up to a nicotine ban that would outlaw flavored nicotine like Zyn pouches and menthols. Open space advocates are praising what they call a landmark conservation effort at Cottonwood Pass west of Gypsum. Just this week, 3 public partners signed a land contract worth nearly $28 million, protecting over 4,200 acres there. Eagle County alone is giving $12.5 million. Those rolling wooded hills and alpine meadows were privately owned for decades by the Wexner family of Victoria's Secret fame. They alone donated millions to a land trust to make this all happen. In local entertainment news, showing tonight at the Eclipse, The Brutalist, telling how one European architect shaped American construction after World War II. It's up for 10 Oscars. The Brutalist shows at 6:30 at the Eclipse in downtown Breck. In sports, the U.S. plays Canada tonight in the championship round of the Four Nations tourney. The Nuggets play the Hornets. And in local sports, today on the Warmup, we hear from 5-time gold medalist Leslie Reuter, the undisputed queen of the Summit 50-plus Winter Games.
This kind of put the competitive spirit back in me.
That spirit runs deep. Leslie grew up skiing in her backyard in Minnesota.
We had a hill in our backyard, and we would ski down and hike up and ski down and hike up. My dad would pull us up on the snowmobile.
She went on to race at the Junior Olympics and University of Minnesota ski team. But how'd she manage to win the 50-plus hockey shoot?
I felt like that kind of came back to me holding a hockey stick. I did a lot of broomball and hockey growing up.
For years after that, she was a competitive adventure racer traveling the globe.
And I loved how competitive it was and how you had to use strategy to outwit your other team.
Now she's found a new passion, the 50-plus games.
It was the best 3 days, and I think it's only as successful from all the volunteers. I mean, if you weren't racing, you were volunteering, and that's why I wanted to volunteer as well, to, cheer on the other athletes.
Reuter wasn't the only repeat gold medalist. 17 athletes over 50 went home with at least 2 this year. This is the warm-up with senior athletes. And in preps, tonight, Summit High boys and girls basketball wrap the regular seasons in Glenwood. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.